Alright, so look, let's rock. Because I'm making this video today from a different angle, from a different perspective. This is like the Patriot channel. You understand what I'm saying? So today's video, I'm ready to run down the Constitution. You understand what I'm saying? I'm ready to run down how it worked, because Constitution is more than what people tend to think. You see, when you think about the Constitution, what you need to think about are common enemies. You understand? And when you're facing a common enemy has a systematic approach for attack when they're going against their enemy. You understand what I'm saying? So, basically, the founding fathers knew in their mind, they knew how tyranny looked. They knew how dictatorships look. You understand what I'm saying? They knew how it would come. They knew what it start with. They knew what it'll progress to and transform into. You understand what? So they knew all this. So they decided to put these ideas into a document. See, we already have freedoms. We already have rights that we was born with. You understand? As a baby, you know, people are allowed to put their hands on you because you're basically helpless and you can't help yourself. So, you know, the doctor is allowed to help deliver you. You understand what I'm saying? The babysitter is allowed to hold you. But for the most part, these people don't have no right even touching you. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's a part of your rights. So when people start to infringe on your rights, as an adult, you know, as a competent individual adult that can stand up for yourself and that can communicate these ideas effectively to any outside enemy that's willing to infiltrate you or your life, your being, your existence. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm ready to break it down for you, because first, the enemy's ultimate goal is to shut you up. So that's why you got the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. That's what you always got. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the beginning of it. With your freedom of speech, now I'm going through the first 10 because the first 10 is the most important, because they're going to try to shut you up. If they're successful with shutting you up, they got you. You understand what I'm saying? But before they shut you up, now you got these guns to back you up. Alright? See, I was going through this in my mind, so now I'm ready to project it out, because this is the re-waking of the Constitution. You understand what I'm saying? So you got the First Amendment. You ain't got to say shit, or you can say whatever. The Fifth Amendment is you ain't got to say nothing. But the First Amendment, you got the freedom of speech. You got the freedom to protest. That's what freedom of speech is about, and the freedom of assembly. See, we're going to stand up and tell you what you're doing wrong. Now, when we stand up and tell you, if you ain't listening, then we got to take it to the next step. Now, we're going to stay over here and we're going to mind our business. But for the most part, we trying to tell you, yo, you oppressing us. Yo, leave us the fuck alone. And then when you like, all right. And then when the enemy, they like, all right, well, fuck them. They just all talk, they ain't no action. And then we got the right to come bust your ass. So that's what the Second Amendment is about. So after we done tried to talk and y'all still coming to be the aggressors, and we bam, 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 and we take y'all out, then y'all gonna send y'all little weak ass troops to come. Sorry, I don't mean to call them weak, because it ain't about disrespecting people. It's about understanding what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? So if you do something to one of these enemies that's called themselves trying to infiltrate and overtake you, now you got every right, because now you secure in your papers and your property. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we go to the Third Amendment, because after you done did that, you feel what I'm saying, war can get real strange and unpredictable. So after you had to use your Second Amendment right, now they're going to try to come back and be your friend. They're going to try to send some soldiers over there. They're going to try to send some officers to come raid your house. Boom. Their first excuse, well, we needed to quarter some soldiers here. You know, it was an emergency. So, you know, we decided that we was going to put our soldiers in there for protection, for national security, because they always use national security as their excuse. So we're going to put these soldiers in your house for security. So the Third Amendment already shut that down. Ain't no quartering no soldiers without the permission of the owner. If the owner didn't give you permission, ain't no quartering no soldiers. That's the Third Amendment. So they're going to try to come in there, and because their goal is to really lock you up and kill you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you just killed one of theirs. So if that don't work, man, though you got your Third Amendment, they gonna try to use that excuse, boom. Yeah, we want to quarter soldiers. No, I'm the owner of the house. No, ain't no soldiers being quartered in here. So then the next step, if they ask and you ain't trying to let them in, then they gonna try to physically try to force their way in. Which that's where the Fourth Amendment come in at, because if you trying to force your way in here, boom, you already fucked up. If you ain't got no warrant, what are you coming in here for? Because I killed one of your people. Now they want to know why you killed one of the people. Whatever. It goes back to a big debate. So with the Fourth Amendment, you need that paperwork to be able to come in somebody's house, no matter what. If it's evidence that you killed somebody, go ahead and present the evidence to a judge and let them write you a warrant so you can come in and get me. All right. So if the judge want to be illegal, it's still a dictatorship, and the judge, some little phony judge, want to send them in there with a warrant. You understand what I'm saying? Now, see, now I got the Fifth Amendment. I don't have to tell on myself. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to send myself to the big house by what I said. So now I can use my Fourth and my Fifth Amendment to shut my mouth. I need to see your warrant, and if you ain't got no warrant, I ain't got nothing else to say, because that shows that you already illegally committed a crime. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a false warrant, or if you don't have a warrant, they already committed a crime. The Fourth and the Fifth Amendment. And then after that, all right, go ahead. You shut your mouth up. So they like, all right, so you don't want to say nothing, huh? We going to drag your ass down here. All right, but look, check this out. Now we got the Sixth. You got to give me a speedy trial. You got to hurry up and go through this trial motion, because you did some shit illegal, and now you trying to capitalize for the time that I'm going to sit in your jails. So no, we need a speedy trial with the Sixth Amendment. We need that shit to come quick. And then at the speedy trial, we need, I'm thinking of the Seventh, because it go from the Sixth with the speedy trial. And then you got the Seventh Amendment, which is, but you got the Fifth, you can shut up. You got the Sixth, you got the right to a speedy trial. Number 7 is, see, with the speedy trial situation is the controversy, the matter has to be over $20 for you to, that's what the 7th one is. The 7th one is you got the right to a jury trial. Always remember that. That Sixth Amendment, that give you a right to a speedy trial, and the 7th Amendment give you a right to a jury trial. So combined, you get a quick jury trial. With the 8th Amendment, they can't offer you no excessive bail. For the 9th and the 10th, it's talking about the powers. You understand what I'm saying? The powers go to the state, but it reverts back to the people. Any power that the state didn't claim, or that the Constitution didn't give direct authority to the state, that should go back to the people. That's the 10th. And the 9th one is that I had to go get my Constitution. But I got a whole bunch of constitutions because I be ordering the InfoWars products. And Alex, he always send you a constitution and a bumper sticker with it. So that's why I got a bunch of them. And I actually took the time to read it. I was interested in it anyway. I already was looking it up online. But when I got my actual own physical copy of a constitution in my hand, I keep it with me. This shit like my Bible, my American Bible. That's what we're going to call the Constitution from now on. With this new reboot of America, we can call it the American Bible. Motherfucking Constitution, because that shit is deep, yo. It's really real. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about the 9th Amendment, because it got something to do with the authorities. You know what I mean? No powers that is granted. If the powers is not granted from the Constitution, and they can't just go making up some type of powers. If the Constitution don't say the state can seize your car, if the Constitution don't say that, then they don't have that authority. If it don't say nothing, like the income tax, for instance. If it's no law saying that these people had to pay this tax, then it's not no law. And it's the same thing with the Constitution. Any powers that wasn't specifically enumerated to the state, they don't even qualify. They don't even qualify to be able to take jurisdiction over any of that type of... Look, I ain't gonna... Because you understand what I'm saying. The state don't got no right to pick up no powers that wasn't granted to them. And the powers that wasn't granted to them was automatically reverted back to the people with the 10th Amendment. So remember that. You know what I mean? Remember the amendments, and remember how they protect you, and remember what they're there for. They're not there for just for show, just people so people can know. Just, you know, it's born. Yeah, it might be born, but it's what can help you protect yourself against these motherfucking criminals, because that's what it's about. And the founding fathers knew that. So I've been wanting to make this video for a minute, but I just made the rundown for you right there. So spread this video. If you want to spread something, spread this one. And keep in contact with me. This is the Patriot channel right here. This is what we talk about. We talk about, when I say Patriot, all I'm really trying to say is just basically common sense. Common sense shit. Like, I don't rape kids. I'm not a pedophile. You feel what I'm saying? That's common sense shit. Motherfucker ain't, kids don't even know nothing about any of that shit, and adults come pushing their motherfucking ideas in the kids' mind. No, that's common sense. Real patriots, real motherfuckers that like guns, motherfuckers that just want to be left the fuck alone, motherfuckers that just want to be in their house and make videos, fuck it, by itself, not fucking with nobody, you know what I mean, chilling. That's what the patriot motherfuckers is. We not the motherfuckers that's, oh, I'm bored, so we gotta get up and go find something to do. That ain't even us. You know what I mean? We got a whole bunch of shit that we already good at that we can do. We don't need to go try to find nothing else. Life is never boring for us. The Patriot Channel right here. If you ever want to connect with me, just come on over here. See what's up with me or whatever. Send me a message, leave me a comment or whatever. Share my videos. Just stay in contact with me because I'm going to have, well, I already be making videos like this. So I'm going to have a bunch more videos coming where I just break shit down for you to make that shit easier to understand. Because that's basically what I just did with the Constitution. It's more amendments than that, but the first 10 is the foundation of this country. You know what I'm saying? Everything after that, it was infiltrators, and they had their influence on writing the documents. So I don't consider it official. And whatever, I'm a human, and I got rights that I'm going to stand up for. So the whole point about it is, if you're going to come at us, you better come correct, because you might get hit. Peace.